back, everyone, to the Soup Bowl. I'm your host, Renee Murdoch, and I am so happy that you are here, that you are listening, that you're liking, that you're sharing, that you're going on this journey with me. Why? Because we were never meant to do life alone, and I'm so happy that I am going on this journey with you as well. We do know that when we get in the Soup Bowl, life gets messy. And in that messiness, we can clean it up. Why? Because we're doing life together. Well, what are we going to get into today? I don't know, right? Still talking about change, still talking about transformation. And we can dive a little bit deeper when it comes to relationships, right? When we get into relationships and how we want certain things, but we're unwilling to do certain things as well. So they say they want relationships, but what are they really saying? They're saying that they want love, they want intimacy, they want partnership, they want someone to do life with, they want to be chosen, they want to be pursue, they want to be understood. They want all of these things, but they won't even, as I say, the dirty word, they won't take a shower. I'm saying they won't take a shower because literally, okay, I love you, Murdoch. I love you, babe, okay, before I tell this story. So he told me, right, that him and his brother, when they were younger, right, not now, right, because we would not be having it. But when they were younger, right, their mother would be like, go take a bath, right? They would go take a bath. So they would go into the bathroom. They would run the water, and they would just splash it around. So of course I'm dying laughing like, what? Who does that? He was like, everybody did that when they were a kid. No, everybody did not do that when they were a kid. It didn't even cross my mind to go into the bathroom, run the water, and just swish water around to make it seem like I actually did something when I know that I did nothing. And so that's what I'm talking about today. Like, we want to do something, but we're actually not doing it. We're actually pretending that we did something that we actually did not do. Like you won't heal, right? You won't come up to a place of maturity. You won't take responsibility, right? You won't address the trauma that you've been through when you were a child, right? You don't want to fix your attitude. You don't want to confront your insecurities, right? They're there. And so if we're wanting relationship, how can you get that if you're unwilling to do these things? Right? And then you want to be mad at people. You want to be mad at God. You want to be mad at your life, and you want to wallow in it. But who are you really actually mad at? At yourself, right? At yourself. You're not lonely. You're just unwilling to make a change. You want a connection, but you don't want the correction. I like when I be rhyming. You don't want the connection, but without the correction. Okay, see, I was trying to make a rap, but it didn't really work out. But anyway, so you expect someone to come into your life, right, and bring you peace, bring you all of these things that you're wanting, love, connection, right? You want to be pursued. You want all these things, right? You want clarity. You want someone to be mature. But what are you bringing into the relationship? Are you bringing baggage? Are you bringing brokenness? Are you bringing, unhealed wounds? What are you bringing, right? Ask yourself, would you really date yourself? Would you I know I would not have dated myself. Like, my husband, he was really looking for a wife, because I'm telling you, if I met me back in the day when he met me, I would not have married myself. I would not have done it. Like, he must have seen, mature Renee. Like, he must see, because I'm like, yo, no, this girl is out of control. She has a bad attitude. She's nice, but she has a bad attitude. She says whatever comes out of her mouth. She doesn't even harness it. It was just not good. It was not good. But I was nice at the same time. No, it's not. So really though, ask yourself, would you date yourself right now? Would you be impressed with yourself right now? And if the answer is no, seriously, if the answer is no, then there needs to be about some change if you want this relationship, right? We make our list, and there's nothing wrong with that, but are you on your list? Are you on your list to deal with you first, right? Are you emotionally stable, right? Are you the one that's grounded in your faith? Do you have vision for your own life? You're asking for these things, but do you have these things? You can't be healthy while refusing, again, to go take that shower, right? Or be emotionally stable as well. Like, how are you expecting for someone else to change, but you are unwilling to become what you're asking of others? Preparation is love for your future. If you want a healthy relationship, ensure that you are healthy first. And I think that's what we miss, right? I've been married for some time now, and I said, like, when I got to 2-0 that I have something to talk about. So when I got to 2-0, I was like, I got something to talk about now. Like, I can talk about marriage now because I done went through some things. And when you are not healthy, you bring in some stuff that will cause some chaos in your relationship. And when you start having children, it just gets even worse. And then here it is. Do I make a decision? What am I trying to do? So initially it's like, oh no, he needs to do this, and that, whatever. No, I had to get to the point where I was like, no, I need to do. I can't be worried about him. I need to fix me. I need to work on me because I didn't work on me, because the 20-year-old didn't know that work needed to be done. See, I'm trying to get you ahead of the game. I'm trying to put you on to something, right? Like if you're in your 20s, you can get ahead of the game. You can come into a relationship healthy if you're willing to do the work. Because if you keep entering relationships as a project instead of looking as partnership, then this is where you're going to find yourself, and probably more than likely in the D word, divorce. Because a lot of times we're not willing to do the work, the internal work, right, on ourselves individually, and then the work on the relationship. So sometimes we say, oh, well, I'm going to get there. I'm waiting on God, and I'm just waiting on these things to happen. But are you really waiting, or are you just avoiding what you really need to do is to make some change? Right? You're avoiding therapy. Like, for real, like you need therapy. Like if you've ever been molested, you need therapy. Like if you've ever been violated, you need therapy. Therapy is there for you to help. You need someone that is professional in that area for therapy. You need it. I'm telling you, it will help you. It will heal you if you're willing to do the work. You need accountability, right? Stop avoiding it. You need discipline. I keep saying that over and over again. You're going to hear it from the rooftop. Discipline is necessary. And you need to look at yourself in the mirror every single day and ask yourself, are you okay with you? Are you pleased with you before you try to put that same pressure on someone else? So this is what's so dangerous about this, right? When you're refusing to grow, you start attracting people at the level of your dysfunction, like your chaotic behavior, and you wonder why I keep attracting the same type of people. Well, there's a reason why you keep attracting the same type of people. Like at my first duty station, I was wilding out. For real though, I was wilding out, and so I was like, yo, like, why is the same type of men keep running up on me? Like, for real. And then I think about it. Well, how were you presenting yourself? How was you showing up to people? So because healthy people can sense when someone isn't ready, then they don't want to be around that. And that's not like throwing shade or nothing. That's just being mature about it. So if you're not willing to make a change and they see dysfunction and they're like, yeah, no, we can't do this because you're not willing to, to grow. You're not willing to mature. Then that they're giving you some information that you need to take seriously consideration of what's being said and what's being had. And they're not going to volunteer to carry you. We have to be willing to do this inner work. And when someone walks away, right, then they walk away. And sometimes you need to walk away when you see other people, right, or someone that you thought that you were going down this great path with and it was going to lead to something great. And then you're seeing all of these signs, right, that I just said. You must heal the childhood wounds. I feel like this needs to be like this. I mean, there's so many books out there right now. It's just insane, right? Because people are talking about it all the time. You need to heal your childhood wounds, right? If you don't address it, right, it's not going to change. You need to forgive the old relationships and stop comparing. Stop scrolling on social media, looking at what other people are doing and how other people's relationships are and comparing it to that. Because a lot of times people are only posting the good stuff. They ain't posting the work. So stop fantasizing about it and work on you and disciplining you for your preparation. Because discipline is not sexy, but it's necessary. Communication when you're tired, and patience when you're triggered, and humility when you're wrong, and consistency when you don't even feel like it. Like, I might not feel like making them eggs in the morning, but babe wants some eggs. Babe wants some eggs. And so I'm making eggs. Because when you become whole, you stop chasing, you start attracting wholeness, you stop begging, you start building, you stop blaming, right? And you start becoming of who you were created to be. I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with that. But I'm telling you, you got to put in some work. You have to put in the work if you want to get something good out of it. So we're out of time. Do know that leading is teachable. Visit our website at www.formouthzeg.com. Let's chat it up if you want more information. And until next time, I love you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Peace.